Welcome back to the Rejected Gamers podcast. My name is Kevin. I'm always joined here by my beautiful, beautiful boyfriend, Chris TRG.
And it's come to my attention that my mother doesn't like me being called beautiful, beautiful boyfriend.
Yeah, so we're going to switch up the intro, and now she's my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend. Is that better?
Yeah, guys. I don't think it is.
I don't think so either. Look,
I think, honestly, that might be worse.
Look, we're in love, Mrs. Martin. That's not right. That's not right. But I'm going to call you Mrs. Martin because that's funny. If it makes it any better, I speak Spanish, so, you know.
Get ready because I'm going to be moving in with him, Mom.
Yep. Yeah, welcome back to the Rejected Gamers podcast. I hope you have been enjoying these episodes. Hope it's been getting you through the quarantine.
I haven't been getting through, that's for sure.
That's for damn sure. We'll talk about that eventually, but yeah, we have some weird topics to talk about today. There hasn't been really any news.
Well,
so
like we said last week, this is supposed to last week was supposed to be just like a kind of just a short episode. Which one? It wasn't a short episode.
It was long as fuck.
It was long as fuck. But it was supposed to be like a short episode because we missed the last week and we were just trying to make up for you guys. But now that's kind of left us with nothing to talk about this week.
Yeah. So if anything, if this does turn out to be a short episode, which it may well be, I can't speak, but we have like 2 other episodes we uploaded 2 weeks in a row. One about the conspiracy theories, another one with our guest Finn, who was super dope and awesome.
If you haven't checked them out, make sure to go check them out. You can either do it before this one or after this one.
Go check out the podcast. You'll see it. You'll enjoy it. I promise you that. So let's just get into what we're going to talk about today, okay?
Happy April Fools and happy birthday, Ben.
Yes, happy birthday, Ben.
On the time that this comes out, it won't be your birthday, and it won't be April Fool's.
Yeah.
But now you know when we're recording it.
Isn't it crazy how he has so many opportunity for jokes about how his life is a joke? That's not fair.
I think he makes them. I just don't think you're around enough anymore to...
What do you mean I'm not around enough?
What was the last time you talked to Ben?
He doesn't fucking message me. When I message him, he doesn't respond. I'm calling you out, Ben. You don't respond to my fucking messages, so I stopped messaging you. And what, pussy? And what? Okay?
All I'm saying, he responds to mine.
Yeah, no. And good for you, buddy, but he doesn't respond to mine. But you know who's on every single night with the boys on that group chat?
Us.
Me and you, okay? So, Ben, I'm calling you out right now, motherfucker.
This is a very personal episode.
No, it's not personal. I'm not hurt. Fuck that guy. No, I love you. But also,
sound hurt.
I'm not hurt, dude. Okay? You're my only British friend. Actually, that's not true. But you're one of my only British friends, and I'm one of your only diabetic friends. So, what the fuck is going on? Okay? If I message you and you don't reply, suck a dick. I'm not gonna message you anymore. That's just how it is. For you to expect me to keep messaging is crazy. But it doesn't matter. Point is, we're going to get into what we're going to talk about today. First, I wanted to talk about TikTok because our friend group hates us 100%.
Oh yeah. Oh, well, not necessarily our friend group. It's just the friend group that plays Smite.
Which is ironic. But, yeah. Because, okay, you could explain it because if not, I'll go on a tangent for 35 minutes.
Well, all right. So if you don't know, Kevin and I have TikToks. We post videos. Make sure to follow us if you.
And they're very funny, by the way. They're really funny. I promise.
Yeah, Kevin's are pretty good.
No, Chris's are pretty good too. Yo, that TikTok about the fucking bandage around your nipple was fire. That's a fire TikTok. But
it should have gotten more credit.
I agree.
But yeah. If you don't know what TikTok is, you're living under a rock. But for those who don't know what TikTok is, it's basically like Vine 2.0. You just make funny videos.
Yep.
A lot of people dance on it for some reason. Don't know what that's about. But we just like to make comedy, and we just like to put more content out there. And it's just like an easy, fun little way to do it. And I guess some of our friends don't see it that way because they just think of TikTok as this cancer,
like the Antichrist, basically.
Cancer of a social media that no one's allowed to touch.
Well, here's the thing, right? When TikTok first came out, I could agree it was trash. There are so many videos on there. Some of it was funny, But there were a lot of cringy ass people on there. Dude, my forehead looks huge right now. Holy shit. Yeah, there were a lot of cringy ass people on there, like demons and shit, like just weird ass people, like pedophiles, like a lot of pedophiles. So I get it, right? I get where they're coming from. But the thing is, right, that whole friend group, and I'm gonna call them out, Jezreel, Alberto, you guys play Smite. So there's no room to talk about things that are bad. You know what I mean? It's like if I was Hitler and I said, dude, that Kim Jong-un guy sucks. It's like, dude, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. No, you can't do that. But yeah, I mean, it's just a way. It's just funny, dude. Like, dude, if you haven't made a TikTok, make one.
Analogy.
That was a great analogy. I don't know what you're talking about. That shit was fire. No, but TikTok is really fun. I said this the other day, and they did not agree with me, but I did. I haven't had this much fun on a social media platform in the longest time. Like, I don't remember, like, the longest, like, probably YouTube is the last one that I had this much fun on. And I stopped doing YouTube because it got too much for me, and YouTube is kind of shitty now. So TikTok is just really fun.
TikTok's just an easy way to, like I said, to get content out, and I mean, we're not doing anything in quarantine anyways, so might as well, right?
Might as well. Yeah. Well, yeah, that, and also it's like it's for everyone. So, like you mentioned, I don't know why there's so much dancing videos on there, but like some people's feeds are only dance videos. Like that's all they watch, which is like ridiculous to me. But like my whole feed is just comedy, funny shit. Like the funniest shit that you could possibly see on the internet comes from TikTok right now. And I don't know, man. It's fun.
Really easy way to get a nice laugh and trying to.
Oh yeah, dude.
The world.
Yes.
And what's happening right now.
100%. It's yeah, TikTok's fun, but I did hear it was like being ran by the Chinese government. I don't know if that's some old person thing that was made up.
Do you think our phones are gonna get a virus?
That was bad. Remember on Omegle yesterday? You remember on Omegle yesterday the bat joke?
Yeah, I don't. I was a little tired. So.
Why do Chinese people not play baseball?
Oh, baseball because they already ate the bat.
Because they already ate the bat. That shit was so funny. Yeah. So let's. Yeah, TikTok's fire. I do want to mention something. I'm gonna simp this whole episode. There's two things I want to talk about that I need to simp over, and I'm going to, and it's fine.
Well, now knowing that my mom watches the podcast, I don't think she knows what a simp is.
All
right.
So
could you elaborate?
Okay, for Chris's mom. This is purely Chris's mom. Anybody else that doesn't know what a simp is?
Skip like 10 seconds ahead.
Yeah, a simp is basically like a person that does anything for a female, no matter what, and will do anything and may not get anything in return.
Yeah, they're most likely not getting anything.
Right, so I'm a simp for a second. TikTok, Addison Rae, bro, is amazing. Bro, like, she's so fire. She's very attractive. So here, now you know I'm not gay, Mrs. Martin. So that's good. Addison Rae is so fire.
This whole episode is dedicated to Aria.
To your mom that thinks you're gay and wants to, and that like I'm falling in love with you or whatever. But yeah, I've already fell in love. Yeah, it's fine. Addison Rae's fire. She's super attractive, fine as fuck. I made a TikTok about her, so go run up that shit. It's on my TikTok, KazzyKG.
I saw it this morning.
Dude, it's about like me basically asking her out on a Minecraft date or a Discord date. The pros and cons. Yeah, it's fire. So please go support that. Tag Addison Rae in the comments so she can see it. Obviously it's all jokes, but like also Addison Rae is very, very pretty.
It's not.
Yeah, like if she were to go on a Minecraft date with me, I would be ecstatic. I would definitely record it. I would put it out there. It'd be super funny. But yeah, Addison Rae's fine. So I just wanted to say that. Put it out into the universe.
Dances.
I'll do a Minecraft dance with Addison Rae. Are you fucking kidding me? Renegade. You heard? That's all I know how to do.
This is such a cringy episode already. We're like 10,
no, it's not
minutes.
Cringy. It's fine. So yeah, Addison Rae's fine. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, TikTok's fire. Imagine playing Smite, and we can move on. YouTube to YouTube. I mean,
we're just gonna talk about YouTube right now.
Well, because like YouTube is in a weird place right now. I stopped making videos for a little bit because this quarantine is kind of like stopping me from making them, as weirdly as it sounds, even though I make gaming content most of the time. But I'm trying to transition out of that.
Well, yeah, and we don't know what we want. right now. Like we don't know what kind of content we want to put out
at
there for
all.
people. Because it's hard for us if you think about it. That gaming right now, it's so saturated. There's so much going on. So many people are trying to get big off of gaming that it's hard to be really seen. Same with like Twitch and stuff like that. You know, like Twitch is there's so many people streaming at a time on Twitch that it's hard to get big. And
Yes.
so we're just at a loss of trying to figure out what kind of content, what kind of YouTuber and personality that we want to have
And
on the
also,
internet.
like, video games are great, right? And I enjoy playing video games and I like playing them. But I feel like the easiest way to get big off of gaming right now isn't through, like people aren't blowing off because they are like Cryos or Fits anymore. Like those people
No,
are already
it's just 'cause
established.
they're good.
Yeah, it's just because they're good. They're talented at the game. I'm not talented at any video game, and I'm not gonna be at this point in my life. So I'm not really stressed about that. But the thing is, also, I've along the years, like I love video games. It changed my life, like for the better. I met all my friends through there, and I'll keep playing video games because I love playing video games for fun. But my thing is I haven't had a good time on a video game anymore in a very long time, because I don't know what I want to do with them. Like when it comes to recording, anyways, I don't know what to do with them. I don't really know what I want to do. I feel like everybody does the same shit. Like if you play Call of Duty, you're either a sniper or you're one of these guys that plays it's for high kills, or you're a news channel. Like there's no different. Nobody's different. And
Yeah.
and it bums me out to see that because I can't get any inspiration. That's why TikTok is so fun. Going back to TikTok, that's why TikTok is so fun, right? Because there's always something new. There's a new trend every couple weeks. There's new like jokes that are funnier every couple weeks.
That's what I keep saying that games need to do, man. Like, depending on the type of game, in order to stay relevant, it's always got to be updating. You've always got to be like,
Well, yeah, oh yeah. If you don't update frequent as fuck right now, then
that's why
your game's dead.
Even though I hate bringing up this video game because I just hate it, that's why Fortnite was able to keep the hype as long as it has.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because it's constantly updating and it's always there's always something new.
Well, even going back to Call of Duty, which is for the longest time survived. Why is it that it survived for so long? Because it's got good games in between, but there's always a new one. Every single year there's a new one. It's kind of like think about it as Fortnite having seasons, right? Call of Duty always has a new game every single year. So it's kind of like that's how I see it. I completely agree with you that they have to keep updating.
They also did something really smart with the licensing their game to two different companies.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I don't know if that's
so you're
smart, but
I think it's smart because one, you're not the one company that's making the game isn't stressed, for the next year, and it also brings like a fresh set of eyes,
that's
in a way,
that's very
like-
true. The thing is now it's crazy that you said that because I know that they recently took Sledgehammer or something off. So it's only Activision
Treyarch.
and Treyarch and what's the other company? Infinity Ward.
Infinity Ward. Yeah.
So it's so now they're rushed to make Black Ops 4 or Black Ops 5 rather.
They just pick a new game.
Yeah, yeah.
Black Ops 1 and 2 were amazing. Black Ops 3 was all right. Black Ops 4 was Black Ops 4. Let's
Yeah.
just say that.
I like Black Ops 4 better than Black Ops 3 in my opinion, but I never played
I
Black
did
Ops 3
too.
that much. There's
I
an
did
Amber
too, and
Alert. What the fuck?
I almost said "is there" and went to check my phone.
Yeah, that's not how that works, but
But no, like, what was I even talking about?
Black Ops 4. You like
Black
Black
Ops-
Ops 4 more.
Well, I loved Blackout when it came out, and I wish that it was able to survive a little bit longer than it did.
Right.
And I have my reasonings for why I think that it died out, because even right before Warzone came out, people were still playing Blackout. Like, there was still a lot of people on Blackout, but it wasn't like on PC. It was just PlayStation.
Well, if they would have done there's a lot of things that go into that because PC Black Ops 4 was really bad.
Well, it's not that it was bad; it's that it got its updates late, and they weren't focused on it. They were focused on PlayStation
Yeah,
only.
well, that's
And
what I mean.
what they should have done is cross-platform. But
Well, yeah, that's what I was just about to say. The reason Blackout died is because it wasn't cross-platform.
yeah,
If it would have been, we would have been fine. It would have been chilling. It would have been chilling. But why were we even talking about this in the first place? Oh, I'm bored of games and I don't know what to do with my YouTube channel. The point is that I want to make content that's real life content, like I used to make skits, funny videos, Omegle videos.
I mean, we even talked about this as well, right? Like, I texted you saying that when I move down there, that's what I want to focus my YouTube channel on is skits and vlogs and just fucking around in real life instead of just sitting at a computer staring at a screen
that's
12 hours a
exactly
day.
that's exactly what I was. The crazy thing is, a lot of the time, me and Chris come up with the same idea on different days or at different times, and then we message each other about them, and it's like, oh, we were already I was already thinking that we should definitely do that. Like, there was this one time that you said something about a rebranding, like of your whole Twitch and shit, and I was like, dude, I'm so down. Like, that's fire. I wanted to do the same thing to mine.
And the thing is, like, we always have like these little small ideas that we could probably turn into a big thing, but we just kind of like put them on the back burner and we never really do anything with them.
Yeah,
like, I feel like my creativity is always flowing, and I have so much that I could offer. Just there's either like a lack of motivation or
just execution, really. Like, we just don't do it.
Well, yeah, like I
I think it's because we still have the mentality. I think it's because we still have the mentality of these, 13, 14-year-olds that want to become big off Minecraft. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't have that mentality.
No, I'm saying, like, we want to get big off video games, not Minecraft, but like just video games. Because I feel like that would be the ideal situation. Like, that'd be so sick to just stay home, stream all day, and just like, that's obviously awesome, right? But we got to think about, like, I feel like that's the same mentality we keep going back to. Not that we're in, because we're not in that mentality.
We keep taking one step forward, two step back.
Yeah, we keep, like you said, we put things on the back burner. We think of an idea, and then we don't do that idea because, we got to stream, or whatever the case may be. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't go do the thing because we think the streaming is more important for some reason, which at the end of the day, it's not more important. Like, I love streaming. I love hanging out with my friends and recording it and letting people join in on our conversation. I love that shit. The reason I don't stream that often anymore is because there's no fucking point in my eyes. Okay? There's just not. Because I'm not gonna sit there for one person and just sit there and like play games. Like, I'm not going to. You know what I mean? I can spend that time, allocate that time to doing other things and to thinking of other ideas, maybe making a TikTok, maybe doing a funny tweet, or whatever the case may be, maybe making a YouTube video, whatever it is, but like
writing a song for your new album.
Yeah, writing a song for, exactly.
Possibilities are endless.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of, I'm making a funny rap album coming out, I want to say next year, but it'll probably be pushed. If I'm being realistic with myself, because I want to make it good.
Next year?
That's what I thought, but with the I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm hoping it's for next year, but I'm not sure yet. I don't want to say any dates because I have no idea, but I'm making a funny rap album. I'm going to be making music videos for some of the songs. It's going to be a good time. It's just with this whole coronavirus thing, everything's being pushed back, and like, just it's trash. So,
yeah.
But speaking of YouTube, we can talk about the iDubbbz thing. So, do you know anything about this?
I mean, I know like the basics. Like, his girlfriend has an OnlyFans, and now people are saying he's a simp. That's like the basic.
Yeah. So that's pretty much like that's what the surface level stuff. Like, that's what Keemstar pretty much knows, and he didn't cover any of the other allegations about his girlfriend until recently, I think. But I genuinely, like, I feel like iDubbbz, the thing is with iDubbbz, right? There are some good points he made in his video, but usually, like, if you watch an iDubbbz video before, if you watch the Content Cop, his points and his arguments are almost flawless, and they're kind of impossible. Like the rationalization of the N-word. Like I remember watching that video and be like, dude, I feel like I can say the N-word now. Like that's how well he made me believe his argument, and I feel like this video just didn't sell me on a lot of his points. Like obviously it's okay for your girlfriend to do OnlyFans. Like that's obviously not what's wrong. And I think the reason it didn't sell me this video is for the pure and simple fact that that's not really what it's about. It's not about the OnlyFans. Like I don't think a lot of people give a fuck that he has an OnlyFans. I think there are a lot of people that do, but I don't think that that's the main issue. Like there's various allegations about his girlfriend trying to defend the Holocaust and his girlfriend cheating on him and just a bunch of different allegations. But at the end of the day,
this is wild, bro.
Why the fuck do you care, guys? Can we be realistic for a second? Why do you care? Okay? I'm so fucking sick and tired of all these little ass kids thinking that they know the person that they're watching. You don't know shit about this guy, okay? Yeah, he's through a computer screen. I get you feel an attachment to him because he's made you laugh. That's great.
You watch a 7-minute video a couple times a week and you think that you're best buds with him.
You're not best buds with him, dude. And look, and granted, some creators are a lot more personal with their audiences than others. You don't know him. It's the same thing as like the David Dobrik thing, right? Like David Dobrik, people have been going to his house a lot, okay? Why, dude? There's an instant where a guy went and said, "Do you want to go get beers?" No, I don't want to get beers. I don't know you. What is wrong with you? What are you, stupid? What's wrong with you?
That's why he's asking to get a beer, so you get to know him, Kevin.
It's fucking people. These kids are delusional, dude. You don't know shit about this guy. I get it, okay? If the guy's in danger, then try to save him. I get it. Like the Marina Joyce thing. Everybody thought she was on drugs and that there was somebody that kidnapped her. I get it. Sometimes it could be good. This isn't one of them, okay? The dude's a simp. Let him fucking simp, dude. That is not your problem.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Well, no. That's not what I meant. I just meant like, no, there's nothing wrong with being a simp. But what I'm saying is, because I'm a simp. But what I'm saying is if there's a guy that's, if his girlfriend's cheating on him, right? Yeah. You think he doesn't know that? You think he doesn't know that? You fucking idiot. You think by you writing a comment, that's gonna change his mind? Look, what is wrong with you? I'm just so sick and tired of these kids, Chris. I'm so sick and tired of them.
No, I get it. Me too. I understand.
Because, like, look, if someone texts me, if I'm with a girl, right? Someone texts me, "Hey, your girlfriend's cheating on you." I'm like, all right, bet. I'll confront her about this. And then I choose not to confront her about this. Are you going to message me again? No, you're not going to message me again because I'm a fucking idiot, okay? That's my fault. If I know my girlfriend's cheating on me and I do nothing about it, hey, guess what? You're a fucking grown man. That's your fault. iDubbbz, if your girlfriend's cheating on you, that's your fault. No, wait, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I meant if you don't do anything about it, that's your fault.
If you know about it and you...
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Thank you for being here, because if not, I would have gotten in trouble. It's your fault. So why the fuck does anybody care?
It's your fault.
I don't know. It's just like, but like, talking about the OnlyFans thing, like, personally, I wouldn't date someone. I say that, but I don't really know. I don't think I would date somebody that had an OnlyFans. I think everybody's seeing what I see for...
Now, if you were a girl, would you date somebody who's paying for OnlyFans?
I morally, I have to say yes, because I paid for an OnlyFans.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is a two-way street, buddy.
Well, no, it's not the same thing, though. It's like, if you're selling your body online is different than you buying it.
I mean,
That's a hard question. But listen, all I'm saying is I wouldn't want to date a girl that and by the way, I bought an OnlyFans as a joke to then be able to make jokes about OnlyFans. I have literally not used the OnlyFans.
I was going to say, now that you have the OnlyFans, you still think it's a joke.
Well, no, I haven't used it.
Hey, if you're not going to use it, I'll use it.
I'll send it to you. I'll send you my login information if you want it. I really am not going to use it. I will. It'd be weird because you'd be like jerking it and be like, dude, Kevin sent me this. Like, what? This is weird. And then you're instantly soft or harder. I don't know.
Or the other weird part is that you could literally have a phone or a computer and you get that shit for free, but I'm not gonna talk about that.
I get that, bro. Listen. Okay, look. I'm not gonna judge you if you buy OnlyFans because I get it. Like, it's different type of content, but yeah, dude. Like, it's free. So why would you buy it? The only reason I bought it is to say that this quarantine shit's got me crazy. That's literally because I can't morally say that.
Well, all we're saying is Kevin bought a porn star's OnlyFans. So who's really the dumb one here?
Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. It's fine. But the point is, I don't think iDubbbz fans, I don't think the majority of his fans really give a fuck about him dating a porn star or a lewd artist or whatever.
Fans, yeah, no. They're gonna stick around no matter what. So.
Well, the thing is,
not no matter what, but they'll stick around.
If he says, well, I mean, he did say that word, so I guess they might stick around.
Yeah, they might stick around for no matter what.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. Well, and the thing is, a lot of his fans are like, you used to call women whores, therefore you cannot have a girlfriend with an OnlyFans. It's like, dude.
Well, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Was she a whore?
Yes. No, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, like,
something I wanted to talk about. It just came to me. So all right, realistically, I'm gonna ask this. We'll think about this like in a real standpoint. How long do you think YouTube and like all this social media, Twitch and all this, how long do you think it'll last?
10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
You think it'll last another 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
So by 2030, you think YouTubers and like Twitch streamers and stuff like that's going to start dying down?
No, I don't think it's going to start dying down. I just think a new website's going to appear. I don't think anybody has the balls to start a new website right now to compete YouTube.
Let's do it. Let's start a new...
Not even close. Nah, I don't want any of that stress. Hell no. Okay. I think that's more... I think YouTube, being the CEO of YouTube is more stressful than being the president.
Then we hire a CEO.
No, I don't want to do any of that. That sounds terrible.
But think about it. You run a business without running the business. That's the dream, right?
No, yeah, it is. But where's the money coming from? Who's doing this?
I mean, that all takes time, Kevin. All right.
Oh, I'm not doing. Okay, point is, I think realistically, 10 years is the safe answer. I really don't know. It could be 5. It could be 1. I have no idea.
Well, because that's another thing that we have to think about as creators or whatever. Like, we have to think about that stuff. Like, how long is all this going to last? How long will we be able to, not us per se, because we're not making any money off of it, but how long will we be able to provide for our family, provide for bills and food off of making videos, you know?
Well, the thing is, my goal as a, I guess, like, creator or whatever, is... Obviously, I want to have a fan base. I want to have people to talk to. I want to have people that I can, put out content to, entertain. That's my dream, right? But the thing is, a lot of YouTubers, I would do what Mike does. I don't know if you know Mike from Logan Paul, like the Impulsive or whatever.
No.
He's dating Lana Rhoades.
I know about that.
Okay, so that guy, he doesn't do YouTube. He mentioned it recently. He said I don't do YouTube for the numbers because I don't really care, because I don't really need YouTube to get my money because I have other side ventures. That's what I want to do. I want to get into YouTube. I want to be able to provide content for people. I want to have an audience. I want all of that.
You don't want YouTube to be the only thing that's...
Right. No, yeah. It's like you don't put all your eggs in one basket, because at the end of the day, maybe one of the baskets breaks and now you don't have any fucking eggs. And it's like, dude, I wanted some eggs. Yeah. You know? Like, so it's like, realistically... When I blow up off YouTube or TikTok or Twitter or whatever the case may be, when I blow up and I have an audience and I'm talking to my audience every day and I'm having a great time, I gotta remember that, this isn't forever and everybody dies down eventually. I mean, even the biggest YouTubers at one point have no fans now. Yep. So it's like, I don't think that it's very hard to do what Shane Dawson did, where he died down and then went back up, even bigger.
That's true. I mean, a lot of big YouTubers did that. Like a lot of the OGs
Hmm.
did that.
A lot.
Like,
Look, I just seen's
damn, I haven't
viewership.
heard that name in forever.
Yeah, it went down like a lot. Like she used to be everything, and now she's not. Jenna Marbles, you
I'm
know,
gonna say his real name and not his YouTube name. Ryan Higa did it as well. I mean,
his
there was a
yeah.
time where like, yep. Don't
All
say
right,
it.
no,
Don't
that's
say
fine,
it.
that's fine. It's
There
Niga
was
Higa, by the way.
yeah, Niga Higa.
That's how you say it.
It's Hawaiian. All right.
Yeah, it's
There was
all right.
there was a time because as a kid, he was probably one of my first ever YouTubers that I ever like really watched and really got into.
Right. Yeah, me too.
But like, if you look at it, his stuff, he's died down a lot. Or
Oh yeah.
I mean,
If he doesn't
he
upload
did,
a sketch
he
video,
did, and then he came
dies.
back, and now he's kind of dying down again. But
Yeah, so
it,
that's
it's
my
hard,
that's
it's
my
hard
point.
for people to keep that consistency.
Yeah, so that's why if I ever whenever I do blow up, see, I'm trying to say it onto the universe. Whenever I do blow up, because I do think I'm funny enough, I think I'm creative enough to blow up. That's never been my issue. I think it's really execution and consistency is my problem. But when I do blow up, because I will, and come back to this video and let me know about it. But also, I'm gonna just have more ventures. I'm gonna invest into different businesses. I'm gonna, like whatever it may be. I'm not sure what it would be, but I'm gonna not just do YouTube. Like that's not my goal, and it's not smart. So don't do that.
Yeah.
If you're not becoming a YouTuber, TikToker, or whatever, I'm sure you know this because all these kids are very smart. One thing I take from a lot is hip hop culture. Not take from, that sounds terrible, but like one thing I get a lot of my
inspiration.
I get inspiration from is the hip hop universe. You see a lot of hip hop artists that die down and lose all their money and go bankrupt. And why? It's because they're just wanting to fuck bitches and get cars and shit that means nothing. But you ever think about, like, I live in Florida, right? The first thing that I would do is what Danny Duncan did. Danny Duncan's bought like different duplexes around here, apartment complexes, and then he's basically getting money from that because he bought all those.
Yep.
I'm
Well,
doing
yeah,
that.
he rents that shit out, and that's
Yeah.
what my grandma does.
It's crazy, like, and not even rent that shit out, cause like but I'm gonna buy a bunch of duplexes, and yeah, like obviously rent that shit out, but I'm gonna buy a bunch of them and have someone else do the work. Like I'm not gonna do shit, dude. I'm gonna make my videos. I'm gonna hire an editor. I don't want to do
Well,
anything.
yeah, it's like buying a condo and then going to a realtor and be like, all right, yeah, I want to put this shit up for the market, or
Right.
like I want people to rent it out, and I'll just go through you.
Yeah, that's the first thing I would
You're
do.
still getting paid for it, you know.
Yeah, that's the first thing I would do.
Yeah, hey,
So
let's become realtors, not become realtors, but become.
real estate agents? Is that the word?
No, I meant like I was gonna say homeowners, but I was gonna be like people that rent buildings out, you know.
Landlords?
Sure, you can call them those.
Okay. I'm down. So yeah. Okay. Before we get into the weird questions that I have here, and whatever, I do want to talk about one thing that Chris might not give a fuck about, but
Probably not.
Chris, I met my soulmate 2 days ago.
Oh yeah, I had gotten off because I was really tired that night.
Yes.
And then in the morning I called back and I just saw all these messages where Jez was freaking out. Oh, you found his soulmate. Oh, it's Kevin.
Well,
It's
okay,
love,
so obviously
whatever.
it's not my soulmate, but I am gonna keep saying
You
that because I
almost
think it's
found her
funny.
last night, didn't you?
I know. So here's the thing, right? I met this girl on Omegle at 3 a.m. and she was bad, like bad as fuck. We were vibing out, talking.
Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah, Michael Jackson bad. I found her, and I need to find her again. Lisa, 18, from California, blue lights in the background. That's all I know about her. But she's fine. And the thing is, I more want this because I want to go on a Discord date with her so I can record it, because that would be so fucking funny. But also she's bad, so I just wanted to put that out into the universe. That's
Lisa,
it.
if you're watching, hit my boy up.
Yeah, I'm very lonely, and I cuddle really well. Same thing to you, Addison Ray.
Yeah,
I'll take any.
The same.
Yeah, I said the same thing to her. All right, we can move on. So I have this question written down, and I think we might not figure it out, but I want to get into it.
My sister never texted me back, so maybe I'll ask my mom.
What's the weirdest thing you ever did as a kid? Like in high school or like anything. You got nothing?
I got nothing. That's why I'm texting my sister and my mom.
I don't remember ever being in high school and doing something weird per se. Like I don't like I was always a weird kid. I always said weird shit.
I remember in freshman year, I'm not gonna call anybody out, but I'm gonna call myself out. So I used to like freshman sophomore year, I sat with the kids that you'd expect to go like raw XD.
Right, which
That was
makes a
probably
lot
weird.
of sense. Oh wait, that's it?
I mean, I was a part of that group, you know.
Me too, though. Like I was a part of that group too at one point. But I was cool with everybody. That's the thing. Like I was just like
Yeah,
we were
like,
friends
in
with
high
everybody.
school, like people just kind of knew who I was. But they didn't like I wasn't known for anything. Like I wasn't known for sports or anything cool or anything.
Yeah.
Funny. I was just like, it's Chris. You know, he's been here for 13 years.
Yeah, like whoa, okay, well, yeah, but
Because I was a 13-year senior from kindergarten to 12th year, 13 year.
I don't get it.
I spent 13 years in that fucking school.
Wait, you were in the same school for 13 years? Bro, that's disgusting. I went to like 6 different schools.
Yeah,
Growing
I knew
up.
the same motherfuckers every single. Like I saw them every single day.
Yeah, that wasn't me, that's for sure. I don't think that there's anything weird that I did. I was always a weird ass kid.
I was like forced not to do anything weird, because like I was like I have to live with these people for the next couple of years.
Nah, fuck that. Like I remember I there was this
I
oh
never
shit.
thought that, but
There was this one teacher that her name I won't say, but if you know and you went to my high school, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It was this online class where you had to go into the class and do your homework there, but it was like for dual enrollment. And this bitch always had her shoes off, always wearing sandals, so you could always see her fucking toes. She always had her feet up. She always was eating a boiled egg and watching a movie. Like, she never did anything. She smelled weird. She said really weird things. She made kids pretend to be her daughter on the phone. Yeah.
what?
Yeah, dude. Like, okay.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal, but
Yeah, there was just one time that she was trying to make one of these girls.
kidnapping.
She was trying to make one of these girls that didn't speak any English, like at all. Like one of these girls that spoke no English, pretend to be her daughter on the phone. Mind you, this girl is a white woman is American that speaks English only. You know, like howdy neighbor, like that. Like that's what she was. And this bitch made this Hispanic Puerto Rican girl that spoke no
You can't
English.
say that.
That's
We'll
true.
have to
I
cut that
didn't
out.
know that was a bad word. I apologize. This Hispanic girl that spoke no English, fucking get on the phone and tell the person like, yeah, my mom can talk for me. And she was just like, what? And I looked at her and I was like, I don't know what she's doing. And she's like, Kevin, tell her this, and that. And I was like, you gotta say this, and that. And she said it, but in a really bad accent. I don't think she realized that she's an idiot, because why would her daughter have an accent?
We're not gonna get into that one. I have nothing. I have no comment. That's pretty much it.
Well, my point is she ate boiled eggs, and that's weird. Every day. It one day is fine, dude. But just
Like,
boiled
I don't mind
eggs?
some boiled egg. Boiled eggs are kind of fire, but like
Yeah, every day. Well, they were the wet ones, like the ones you get at a gas station. Like,
Oh, you didn't even boil them yourself?
yeah, she like fucking
Get
bought
the
them.
fuck
Yeah,
outta
yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's not even that hard to boil eggs.
It's really hard, actually. I've never boiled an egg successfully.
What?
Not once in my life, Chris. I swear to
You're
God.
lying. You're lying.
I swear to God.
Shut the fuck up.
No, bro, I swear to God, like, with my ex, I used to try to boil eggs, and we would open them, And
I feel like boiling eggs is now a sexual innuendo. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What do you mean you can't boil
me and
eggs?
my ex used to boil eggs, bro. That's funny as fuck. No. We used to try to boil the eggs, and then we would open them and be like, "Oh, these are actually good. You can see the skin." And then you would open them up, and they'd be fucking wet inside. And it's like, damn, we didn't leave them long enough.
What do you? What?
What?
How do you fuck up boiling eggs? You bring the fucking thing to a boil, you throw the eggs in, you just kind of wait a little bit.
Look, I understand that that's how you do it. I know how to do it. I'm just saying that I've never done it successfully.
Obviously, you don't know how to do it if you don't.
Well, no, it's like trial and error. Like the first one I always open, and then it's not.
Trial and error.
No, Chris, hear me out, man. I'm saying I put it in the water. It's hot. It boils, and then one of the eggs.
Trial and error for cereal making.
No, it's not, dude. No, it's not.
Put the milk in first.
No, well, first of all, whoever puts in the milk in first, you're a fucking idiot, and you should die. Like, probably. You shouldn't die, but you should.
I wanted to ask you something that might sound weird, and I probably shouldn't ask this.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask it anyways. Did you ever have a hot teacher?
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought it was hot, but the only reason I thought it was hot because she had big-ass titties.
What subjects did she teach?
Yeah, her name was Miss Prieto, and she taught math at my high school.
All right.
Actually, it was middle school. It was algebra.
Yo, middle school?
Yeah, she was hot as fuck to me.
You stay remembering about middle school.
Yeah, because I remember that bitch called my fucking mom's because I got a C on a test, and she said this isn't like Kevin. I was like, bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, I said her name and everything, and you're leaving it in 100%. You know that, right? Leaving it in. Hey, Miss Prieto, at one point in my life, I would not stop staring at your boobs. Now, I'm so sorry because you're like the sweetest woman in the world, and I love her. But, yeah, at one point, I never stopped staring at your boobs. I apologize. In that same class, there was this other girl that I had a crush on, and I never said anything. And it was a really confusing time, and it was a lot of boners in that class. Let me tell you that.
Kevin was going through stuff.
I was going through it, man. It was this really skinny girl that now is bad as fuck. Like, bad. But I saw her before she was bad, so I'm just saying.
The reason I asked, because I thought this is a funny story. There was this beautiful science teacher that I had in high school. Her name was Miss Daniels. And I think I first had her in middle school as well, but she followed us up to high school.
Okay, fire.
Because she was supposed to be like a permanent sub for one of the science teacher.
Uh-huh.
And then she decided, oh, I'm gonna teach high school instead because fuck middle schoolers, obviously.
Obviously, fuck middle schoolers.
But my first ever encounter with her was again, beautiful lady, beautiful woman, and she was in her like 20s. So she was young,
fire.
She was gorgeous, and she was doing attendance. It was her first day, and she was going through it, and then she was like, Christopher, and I was like, yeah, here. And then she looked at me and she just paused, and I was like, okay. And she's like, by any chance, is your mother Ariadna? And I look at her and I go, bitch, no, you do not know my mom. And I was like, and obviously, again, middle school Chris, super awkward, super cringy. I was like, yeah. He's like, oh my God, I used to lifeguard with your mom. She's so nice. How she's doing? And all this. And I was like, great. The hottest teacher in school now knows me.
Oh, no. Yeah. Now that you said that and you said young teacher, I remember this other teacher in high school that every dude, like, personally, I just thought she was cool as fuck. Like, I didn't think she was like that attractive or whatever. Actually, that's a lie, but when I first got there, anyways, when I was like later on in my years in high school, I was just like, oh, you were just a cool ass teacher that I had, and that's it. Like, that was all. But her name was should I say that, or would she be tilted? No, I'll say it. Fuck it. I said Miss Prieto. Miss Klein. Her name was Miss Klein. She's a very small blonde lady.
All right, now we're just giving a fucking description of the bitch. Dude.
Yeah, she's got a mole on her right face. Yeah, no. But she's blonde lady.
At 128.
She's a blonde lady, and all the dudes in my school, mind you, I went to like every dude at my school that I knew anyways was like a basketball player. Like all those, like either a basketball player or football player. Like there were like these tall ass black dudes. And they all wanted to fuck Miss Klein, dude. That is all. Let's move on before we get in trouble.
Saying, yeah, we've kind of stayed on this topic a little too long. All we're saying, quarantine's got us feeling some type of way.
Yeah, I haven't had sex in 20 years, so
That's wild.
that's
dude,
wild.
same.
Stupid coronavirus, dude. That was a great TikTok.
That was such
Yeah,
a funny
that was great.
video.
All right, so moving on. I guess this one goes hand in hand with high school. Do you have like any rejection stories?
Yeah, I've got one really funny one. So if you don't know this about me, growing up, I loved magic and I love magic tricks.
Oh no, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris. Oh no. Okay. All right, go.
So I literally I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, wow, that was really cringy, and I don't blame her for doing what she did, because it was awkward. But
Did
so
the trick land at least?
yes.
Oh,
yes.
well, that's good. Okay. Well, that's good.
I mastered it.
That's
whatever.
good. I'm proud of
So
you.
I was at Steak and Shake one night with a group of friends. It was it was after, I think, school. It was just a night. We were just hanging out, and we saw at the end of the at another table across from us was this kid that went to my school. It was Cameron. He was with 3 other girls, and I was like, oh shit, Cameron's there, and there's this really cute girl that's sitting at his table. I really want to go up there and ask for her number and whatnot, and she kept staring over at us, and so finally I went up to him. I was like, hey, how you guys doing? We started talking, and then the cringe happens.
Oh god.
And I'm like, I pull out my deck of cards. I'm like, all right, we'll just fucking ice break this shit, and I do a trick, and then I didn't ask for her number then. I went back. I was just like, oh, it was nice to meet you guys. Whatever. Hey, Cameron, you keep it real. You know, whatever. And I went back and I just started eating my burger or whatever. And then later on that night, before they had left, I had asked her again. I was like, hey, can I get your number? And she was like, oh yeah, sure. And I started putting it in my phone. And then the next morning, I go to text her, and then it kind of dawns on me that she gave me a fake number.
Oh no. Well, I hate when people do that.
And the
bro.
worst, wait, no, the story is better, because the worst part is, my friend that I was eating Steak and Shake with, she got me a job at the place that I work at now, not anymore because quarantine, but at the place I work at, and the bitch that gave me the fake number was working at that place, just in a different department, like right next to me.
Bro, I hate when girls do that shit. Hey, ladies, if you're watching this,
That was my first time ever with like a fake number, and to be honest, like, I'm not honored, but I'm glad I got it out of the way.
well, here's the thing,
Some
right?
bitch gave me a fake number.
I get that sometimes you do have to give people a fake number because some guys are very, very pushy and they don't know like boundaries. But if you weren't being,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I know you weren't like
fucking
that.
kid. I wasn't like, give me your fucking number.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know you're not like that. So I'd rather just get rejected. Just be like, I'm okay, thank you. I'd be like, okay, that's fine, like whatever.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, that's way better than giving somebody the hopes.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, sick. I could actually go on a date with this chick. She might be into me.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I've never had that happen to me. But
Fuck you, Caitlin.
yeah, fuck you, Caitlin, you stupid bitch.
Really nice girl. No, every now and then she comes back to the place that I work at, and
Says what's
I'll
up.
see her. I'm like, oh, what's up? How you doing?
Well, here's my rejection story, okay?
Let's hear it.
I have to think about it because I have 2, but I'll just say this one. I was in 5th grade, okay? I liked this very tall girl that, you know, whatever, and she had a thing on her, bro. Like, she had a big ass nose.
I got a
Bad nose.
Ting.
And I was just walking around, and I don't know, my boys were hyping me up. They're like, bro, just ask her out. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Like, she's gonna say yes.
Like
whatever.
they do in high school.
Yeah, it wasn't. No, this wasn't high
Fucking
school.
do it.
This was 5th grade, by the way. But
This is 5th grade.
yeah. And I was like a popular kid in 5th grade. Like, I hung out with the popular kids. And you know, my boys are having me up. They're like, yo, go ask her out. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Bro, she's gonna say yes. Like, why you tripping? Why you stressing out? Just go. I'm like, bro, these kids convinced me. Like in my head, they really
Obviously,
convinced
so
me
we're
that this
rejecting the
girl.
story, so she didn't say yes.
Well, yeah, obviously. I was like, bro, I'm convinced. Like this is real. I don't even remember her name, but she was this tallest girl with big ass nose, and I don't know why I liked her, but I just liked her for some reason. And so I'm like,
That fucking Big Bird type shit. Bro.
yes, I was into Big Bird. But like they hyped me up, and I'm like, bro, fuck it, bro. And I went and I walked up to her, my fat little ass, and I said, I looked at her, I was like, hey, how's it going? And she was like, hey, what's up, Kevin? And I was like, I just want to let you know that I really like you, and I was wondering if you wanted to go on a date with me. I don't know where the fuck we would go because I was in 5th grade, by the way. But I was like, yeah, do you want to go out on a date with me? And she looked at me dead ass in the eye and said, ew. And
You told me this.
yeah, I've told you this one. I tell a lot of people this one because it hurts me a lot. And she was like, ew. And I was like, haha, I'm just joking. I'm gonna go. And then I left, and I never spoke to her again.
Poor Kevin. You know what's funny? Back in like middle school, because you said this, you know, like where the fuck would you go on a date in 5th grade? Like
The park?
back then,
Like, what the fuck?
back then it was so easy to get a girlfriend because you wouldn't even ask like on a date. You'd be like, hey, would you like to be my girlfriend? And they'd be like, yeah. And then you guys were fucking a thing.
See, I was very
It was
official as a
that
kid.
easy.
I was a very official as a kid. I'm taking you on a date. If you like me, then we could date. But we can't just date without going on a date, dude. That's fucked up.
I was a pimp in middle school, and then high school came, and I was the weird kid that sat in the corner.
I've literally never had a girlfriend, like, besides my one girlfriend that I've ever had. I'm in here. Hey, babies.
I don't count.
If I date you, I'm here for the long run. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But like no, like I don't count like middle school relationships. That's because you shouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. Well, here's my other rejection story. This girl named Madison. I'll never forget you because of how funny this was. I remember I when I was in 5th grade, 6th grade, I moved to a different school. I was going to a different school, so I didn't see Madison anymore, who was like the baddie of 5th grade, right? She was like 8 honor roll, and like she used to do the announcements in the morning and shit. Like that was like, she was awesome. Very nice girl, always smiling, and I had a crush on her, and I never told her or whatever. And then whatever, you know, I go to a different school back, and then during 7th grade, I'm at a fucking April Fools. That's not right. July 4th, or what is it? Yeah, it's July 4th. 4th of July. That's what I meant. It was a 4th of July. And there's fireworks at this specific playground that we go to, that we all sit down and listen to music, and there's like, everybody's there. It's like a big event over there in Miami. Okay. So I'm there. Yeah, I will. We'll be holding hands and maybe kissing, by the way, Chris's mom. No. No, so I was with my boys, Brooks and Cookie. And I hope we're gonna make this a clip so they can fucking watch it on Snapchat or something, or on Instagram. My friend Brooks and Cookie were with me, right? And I see Madison. We were at the playground. We had been wrestling because we did that for some reason, right? And I go up to Madison, bro. I'm talking to Madison, and I'm spitting game, bro. I'm spitting game to this fucking girl that I liked at one point, and and I liked her still because she was just so cool, and I thought she was very pretty, and I was spitting game, bro. My 7th grade ass was spitting some game, bro, and I was like, yo, what's up, baby? You want to say a little shorty, like, oh, whatever, and she was feeling it, bro. I could tell she was feeling it. And then when I was about to ask her for her fucking number, dude, as I'm saying, hey, can I get your number? As soon as I'm saying, can I? Fucking Brooks runs over to me, dude, RKO's my ass, and puts me to the ground, dude. And then she just walks away with her fucking hot dog in her hand, dude. I'll never forget that. I'll never forgive you.
Fuck you, Brooks.
Yeah, Brooks, you son of a bitch. I love you. Love you, buddy. But fuck you, idiot.
You ruined my homie's chances out of this.
Dude, I told him, but I'm like, how are you just gonna tackle me when I'm talking to Madison, bro? I'm literally about to get her number, and you tackle me.
You know how I feel about her, man.
Nah, it wasn't like that, but that would have been funny as fuck if it was like that. I would have told you, but it wasn't like that. I was like, bro, how are you really about to just go RKO my dumb ass while I'm trying to get this girl's number? Like, that's fucked up. I hate you. I'll never want to talk to you again. And then 30 minutes later, we were friends again. So there you go, Madison. If you're watching this, and if you're still bad, hit my line, okay? Hit my line, okay? Do it. Thank you.
I'm just gonna point this out because, never mind, I shouldn't.
That I've literally simped over 3 girls this episode.
No, never mind. No, I'm not gonna.
No, you have to. We'll cut it out if anything.
Kevin said that there was a 5th grade baddie. He was thinking about a girl in the 5th grade as a baddie, and he's 20 years old.
No, dude. When I was in 5th grade, not now, dude. When I was in 5th grade and she was in 5th grade, I thought she was a baddie when I was in 5th grade. Really? Like, no.
All I'm saying is Kevin's thinking about some 5th graders.
No, I'm not, dude. When I was in 5th grade, she was a baddie, and I was also in 5th grade. Therefore, I can say she was a baddie when I was in 5th grade. Because she was, when I was a 5th grader. Not that I think she's a baddie now.
I'll allow it.
We're leaving all this in, by the way.
Yeah, we are. No, I'll allow it.
Yeah, man, I don't know. This coronavirus got me fucked up. I've been thinking about
us feeling some type of way. Obviously, this episode was
horny.
Was filled with yeah.
Just horny all the time, dude. Just I want to like literally. I've jerked off today at least 6 times, and I just woke up.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Yeah. Hey, Chris's mom, you should tune out right now because I'm about to say something disgusting.
Tuned out at the very beginning of this fucking episode.
Probably, but here's the thing, right? I am a man with needs, okay, and I need.
I'm afraid of where this is gonna go.
It's not. No, you're fine. So I am putting it out there. This is another clip for Snapchat or Instagram. Me and Chris need to date someone. We need, or just one night stand, whatever you want. I'll take you out. I'll get you some food.
Yeah, let me come over at night, and in the morning you'll never know I was there.
Yeah, I mean,
if that's what you want.
Social distancing is important, but also, a homie's got to get his nut off. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can't. I can't with this episode anymore, man.
I'm so sorry, Chris. I'm so,
I
bro.
I am. Take a lap, bro.
I'm so sorry, Chris's mom. Yo, I forget. Like, the thing is, you know what? We can't know.
The funny thing, like we can't, what's it called? Like,
change who we are.
Yeah.
This is who we are, Chris's mom.
This is who I am, Mom. If you don't like it, this isn't a phase.
Okay.
This is me.
We want to get a nut off. We want to have sex. We cannot have sex, and I am very upset. Okay, I haven't had sex in 20 fucking years because of this stupid virus.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching the Rejected Gamers podcast. I hope you enjoyed it.
Consider subscribing.
Yeah, consider subscribing. And also, hit the post notification bell so you can get updated every other Friday when we upload.
You see all this shit that's underneath us right now? Fucking check that shit out. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok.
Yeah, we're putting our TikToks on there. We make really funny ones. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to all the social medias, including ours. But first, subscribe to the Rejected Gamers podcast Twitter. And we don't have an Instagram, but we will eventually. Maybe. You know, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to...
Even though we can't upload anymore.
Well, yeah, don't check out SoundCloud. We don't have SoundCloud, and we're not going to get it. So just stick on YouTube. Tell your friends about us. Again, every other Friday we're going to be uploading from now on. Tickle my fanny.
Tickle my fanny.